How y'all doing today? So guess what came in the mail? That's right, the new base for the Winchester 1400 CS. And it is radiused at the bottom. And it has a set screw. If you can see. So I'm wondering if that don't go in here. Focus. Don't go in here instead of this. So I might try it both ways. Leave this on here for now, put this on, take that set screw out, put it on there, mount it, see if I can get it to work. And then if I'm having problems with it still, take that off, slide that back, put that set screw back in there and remount it. There's not going to be enough room to get an Allen wrench in there without taking the scope and everything back apart, so I'll have to resight it in and all that, but oh well, that's all part of it. So they gave you an Allen wrench with it. Allen wrench came with it. So I'm going to try to, I don't know where I'm going to do this at. Maybe see if I can get this set up over here. Oops, sorry. Do a little improvisation here. See if I can get that set up. That don't look bad. We'll try this. And yes, I'm going to be mounting the Mantis scope to this to try it out too. See how it does. I'm going to do this all in the same video. I'm going to mount the base, the rings, and the scope. And give you all a little peek into my little indoor range I set up down here in my basement for my other air rifle that I've been shooting. So I might try to get this one at least halfway dialed in down here on this range before I take it out and shoot it at, I don't know, 25-30 yards, just to see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna take this set screw all the way out for now. Like I said, if we have problems with it later, I might put it back in, take that scope stop off. But for now, we're just gonna do it this way. Oh, that looks like that fits a lot better. That's tight. Just double checking my scope base there. That's tight. Snug the base on there. And it is fully back against the scope stop or base stop, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. I'm going to start on the center two screws and tighten them up. And then go to the outside 2 screws. I don't know if there's any difference, if there's an important certain sequence you have to go in or anything. I'm just trying to get them all about the same tightness. I did mount the scope that was on this rifle on my rifle with a set of rings that I bought at my local Dick's Sporting Goods, and they were the Tradition scope rings. I don't know if you can see that or not. Just Tradition scope rings for 22s air rifles, 3/8 inch. What did it say it on there? Thought it said it somewhere on there. But it fits. I tightened them up. I hadn't had any movement on them, so I think I did alright on them. These have got, let me show you this real quick. I just seen this. I wonder if these have got it too. Yep, they do. These have got, I don't know if you can see it. Let me grab a light. See the like fiber, it's like glued on fiber inserts in those to keep the scope from moving, I guess, and the rings have got it too. If you can see that. Both rings have got that. So that might be a good thing. Alright, I'll set you back up here. Get the scoop. So I'll be doing a review on this too. I'm going to turn this around the other way. That's what I'm used to having. Mounted on here. Oh, that's a lot better. More level. Much more level. Okay. I'm just starting them. I'm not tightening them down yet, so making sure they're all in there and they're all not cross-threaded and they're all started good. Gotta keep them dropping. And then I try to tighten them evenly. Tighten them in a cross pattern, and I try to tighten them evenly where the gap is even on both sides of the scope ring. Basically now I'm just finger tightening them. Still move the scope and adjust it. See what that looks like with the crosshairs. See how it lines up on the stock. And no, I don't have a level or nothing on that. I don't think you can level off. Well, you might be able to. But I just eyeball it. Try to get it where it's, everything is vertical. And like I said, I just try to keep them all about the same tension. Make sure one side of the rings isn't bottomed out or tighter than the other one, that way it's not. Getting uneven. And like I said, just go back and forth, cross pattern. And make sure everything's tight. Being there's 8 bolts on this, make sure all 8 bolts on the scope ring caps are tight. I'll go back and make sure these are tight. That's tight. Okay. So there it is. And that is the Mantis 4x12x40 AO. New scope base with the radius bottom. This old Sport Match, like I said, it did not have the radius bottom. It was flat, as you can see. Right here, that's flat. The new one's radiused to match the round receiver, and I don't know why they don't do that. So there it is, set up. Like I said, those 4. I tightened the 2 center ones first, if you can see that very good. Then I tightened the 2 outside ones, and then when I tightened the scope ring caps, I started and I did an X, and I just went back and forth, and then I made sure the gap between here on both sides is pretty much the same. I can barely fit my fingernail in there, and then I just eyeball it. Excuse the shadows, it's a little dark down here, and I eyeball it, Make sure the stock is vertical and the turret on the scope, the turret and the scope is vertical and lined up. So my little indoor range I use a ironing board for my rest. Box setup here that I've been shooting into. So that's what I'll start out on this one, just to get it sighted in. And this is filled, this box is filled, believe it or not, with old socks. I take old socks, old rags, and I just filled the box, packed it full as you can see, and then duct taped it closed. And it works. And when it's raining out or I'm bored, you can see I've shot this side out. And you can shoot all four sides, top and bottom, and it don't go through there. I mean, it stops them. So there's the target. There's the rifle. There's the scope. I'm going to try to get it sighted in, and then we'll take it outside, shoot it at 25-30 yards and see what it does, and let you know how it turns out. Kind of excited for this. I hope this does it. Everything's tight, so we should be good to go. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.